Ya. Tenemos dos cabetes y aquí por qué no me quiso transmitir acá. A ver. Solo lectura. Ya, vámonos. Mala suerte. Mala suerte, güey. Base de datos, ¿dónde está?
Okay, we took him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what.
Gracias,
Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man? Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Hay un par de datos, ¿dónde? Ya, vámonos. Acceder a parte de datos. Está cerrado. Andamos con pistola. Y creo que este es el lanzagranadas. La pistola. Ya no tengo más. Igual me gusta que tenga municiones porque no está ese de sobrecalentamiento. Nadie. ¿Qué elegí? Ah, ¿puedo usar francotirador? Creo que sí. Con la especialización creo que puedo usar el francotirador.
I've got him!
Eso. ¿Qué hay?
You're done!
Listo. Qué bueno somos. Paga recompensa por... no sé qué cosa.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular
Sí,
breakdown due to
tuvimos
long-term
de verdad la
exposure to
deriva en el
vacuum and
espacio.
sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
Resalta el nodo para encontrar los símbolos coincidentes. Cuando encuentres símbolos coincidentes, seleccionados para completar el circuito. Listo. Buena, me gustó. Entrete. Moneda interestelar. Ah, no tiene un crédito. Ah. ¡Pasa! Oh, está buena. Está buena. Sí, pero no, ahí voy a ver eso, pero no me urge en todo caso. No, está bien. Digo, bueno. Si guarda el calorcito, eso es lo importante. Sí,
Come on, through here. We're almost at the...
sí.
Miranda, but you were...
¿Ah?
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
Ahí la voy a ver. Ahí la voy a...
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
A ver, ¿qué tiene que informarme?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
Te jodió Shepard.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Como música de Star Wars.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate
a
your
ver.
condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the
Ya, aquí es
questions.
para ver nuestra...
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
We should move on.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
La vendí. ¿Puedo volver atrás o no? Oh. Yo no me acuerdo de esas cosas tampoco. Ya, vamos nomás.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
El Jacob.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
La cuestión, yo no tengo miedo al hombre.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Armadura, aspecto informal. Ahí nomás. Armadura. Un casco. Pecho. N7. Esa. Ya, vamos. Vamos con Cerberus. Vamos con Cerberus. No me acuerdo cómo eran las mejoras aquí, pero... Creo que una pieza la tenéis que ir mejorando a poco.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Negeth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Igual tiene razón.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target
Hundreds
a
of...
few
Nobody... I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
Buena,
The
buena,
Alliance is
Andresito.
overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol.
Es verdad,
And I
un
don't
símbolo.
know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
¿Qué planeta será ese que estamos viendo? Sube de nivel. Bueno, pelotón, gastar punto de pelotón. Oh, me dieron caleta de cosas. Ya, pelotón. Debajo de tu retrato, ver resumen de punto del día. Si consigues. Ah, ya me dieron virtuante. Podrás activar nuevas opciones de diálogo. Igual quiero... Tengo 8 puntos. Por rango. Y no me da la opción de... Operativo, ¿qué hace esto? El daño de armas es más potente y frecuente y resulta más fácil apuntar a los enemigos. Tu duro régimen de entrenamiento aumenta el daño de armas, reduce... Daño de armas 3%, tiempo de carga de poderes menos 3, ralentización de tiempo francotirador 30%, compra rango, a ver. Virtud, rebeldía. Estos quedan. Ocultación táctica. También va a dar... Ah, ya está. Ya estaba comprado. Incineración. Comprar rango. Ya. ¿Qué me pide esto? Incineración rango 2 para el pirateo. Munición disruptora. Aquí tendría 2. Más 40%. Vamos a gastar ahí. Aquí gastaría 2 puntos. Ataquen a su aliado. Aquí 3 puntos. Y ahí desbloqueamos el pirateo. Listo. Ya, y ahí nos damos después 70%. Agente, reduce más el tiempo de recarga de los poderes a la vez que aumenta la duración de los mismos. Además, aumenta la puntuación de virtud y rebeldía. Este lo vamos a operativo. El despertar. Investiga los colores desaparecidos. Investiga la corona. Ya, bueno. Ahí estamos. Subimos nuestra...
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
For someone who spent 2 years putting me back together, you don't seem real fond of me.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Buen punto.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Bueno.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
¿Dónde está Jacob? Acá está.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
No estoy seguro.
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. The old council was dead, and humanity took control of the new one. But nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Buen punto.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Ya, nos vamos. Presión de misión, escapar del ataque, facilidad, buena. Crédito, elemento cero, iridiano. Más 23 de 190, 23 de rebeldía. Lanzagranadas, créditos. Buena. Buena, esto no me acordaba. Entrete.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. And we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Vamos a ver. Sí, es diferente la forma de navegar que en este que en el 1. Buena. Igual, están pegando re fuerte los bichos, sí, eso es lo único brígido. No lanzagranada. Tenemos francotirador. Buena. Está bien, no me deja avanzar. Tengo poquitas balas así del francotirador. A 36 metros. Esta lo que igual pega de más lejos. Hijo de 100 metros. Necesito... Ah, no tengo el otro.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Igual es sospechoso.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Sospechoso. No, no se puede abrir, no se puede abrir.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris mechs.
We're disabled at the other colonies.
Gotta hurt!
Here we go! Watch out! Shoot them before they take out your shield. Enemy down!
Oh. Este y... La madre. No te creo. Están pegando terrible fuerte.
Hear that? Defend the sticks.
Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Me buscan a mí más encima los pesados. Rígido. Ah, ahora sé que este está difícil. Me mataron. Está brígido, loco. Está muy brígido. Ahora sí que está acuático el jueguito. Se nota la dificultad locura. Me quedé sin bala.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us.
¿Está en Discord o no?
Reprogrammed them to attack on site. We're not alone here.
Ya, voy a entrar a Discord. La dirección actual del objetivo. Ah, ahí está. No, qué bacán. Me gustó sí que sea más difícil. Y aparte que ahora ya no puedo disparar infinitamente. Po. Aquí hay que recolectar balas. O sea, va a tener que mejorar más cositas para poder hacer lo mismo que antes. Un medigel. Y aquí tenemos iniciar derivación. A ver. What? No te creo.
Make activity.
Please reconsider your aggressive attitude. Critical system damage.
Toma, pinche bicho. Oh. Ahora yo me estoy acordando que me dediqué harto al tema de pegar cuerpo a cuerpo. Vamos, ¿dónde está el body aquí? Ahí está el choro. Buena, choromota.
Buena, amiguito, ¿cómo estás?
¿Y tú?
Bien.
¿En qué está ahí? ¿Qué estás jugando?
No, Orlando PC
You
está...
said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
Una prima lo estoy arreglando y...
Put those
Ah,
weapons
bueno.
down.
¿Lo vas a jugar de ello o no?
Sí,
Shepard? Is that
¿Hay que jugar alguna cosita? O?
you're
voy a
alive?
instalar algunas cosas, sí, tiene muchas cosas.
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human
Está
colonies.
más difícil el Mass Effect 2.
Sí, se notó el tiro.
Quitan
We're well within our
caleta.
rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing.
Oye, perdón por
Weapons
equivocarme de
down,
chat,
Raza.
weón, siempre me
Whatever's
equivoco.
going on here,
Sí,
I
no
don't think we
importa,
need another
acepto.
fight.
No me gusta eliminar los mensajes
One
que
of our
nunca...
people
A mí
was here on
tampoco,
pilgrimage.
no.
Sí,
His
a la
name was
paja, prefiero
Vitor.
que vean.
We came to find him.
If Vitor
Se ve
survived the
feo.
attack,
Se ve
maybe
feo
he'll
andar
tell us
borrando
what
cuestiones. Pues no, si lo
Y
enviaste, lo
dice
enviaste.
mensaje eliminado.
We've seen him, but he might not be in the best state to answer questions. He was injured
Esa
and
calavera se-
nervous around.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an
Siempre me
infection
acuerdo
from
de
an
un
open
meme.
air exposure, and
Un
he's
meme.
likely delirious.
De que cuando uno
When he saw us
ocupa
landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side
el,
of town.
el-
We suspect he also programmed the
El
maps
Internet
to
Explorer.
attack anything that moved.
para descargar Google Chrome,
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened
es
here.
como cuando
We should
haces
work
que
together
alguien
to
cabe
find
su propia tumba.
Good
Es
idea.
verdad.
You'll need two
Es
teams
verdad.
to get past the
Y
drones.
te sale, no es necesario descargar un navegador, no,
Prueba
fuera este.
este.
No, Praza,
Sí,
you're
pero es que como
working
la
for me.
cagada,
If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard.
La
See you
pregunta
on the far
estúpida.
side.
¿Por qué odia a Cerberus? Ah,
Porque te miro feo.
ya, y... Recién... Oh, no tengo. Po.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security
Esa
drones up
calavera.
ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of him.
They've seen us.
Oh. Sí. Circuito cerrado, circuito cerrado. Oh. Ahí sí. Ah, ahora entendí. Po. Ahora recién aprendí a abrir los pinches circuitos estos. Madre.
¿Qué onda?
Use overload on him.
Esa
What?
calavera es-
Use overload on him.
Try to overload their shield.
Ay, no. Wey. Otro más.
Esa calavera, sí.
De nuevo, wey.
Pronto, güey.
¿De dónde me están disparando? Oh, que están brígidos.
¿Cómo?
Pinche.
Hostiles.
Están brígidos los monos.
Use overload on him.
A ti te me rompió el otro. Reclámale a ella. Tita, ¿qué hiciste? ¿Qué miras con cara de... ¿Cuántos días te quedan?
Una semana. algo así.
Le dije al Hugo que nos contaron por tarreo
¿Ya?
y nos sacaron.
¿Y qué qué?
One left.
Ah.
Allied forces have engaged Allied force casualties.
Tarde.
have engaged. Member offline.
Este es el otro.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch him.
Ya no va a estar en este día. Se bugueó un mono aquí.
Right!
Attacking light mech.
A ver. Tírale eso, a ver.
Here goes.
Have a nice trip.
No, está para el otro lado el mecha.
No, bueno, la guay en oscuro no me gusta los Windows claros, nada, todo.
Estaba hablando de Windows oscuro y claro. Oye, ¿cachate que sea un juego de Nino Kuni para celular?
¿Han guayado caleta con esto? ¿Qué promesa de...?
Lo probé. Encender
¿Ya
luces.
qué sabes?
A Nino Kuni de computador.
Bueno, pero para celular, bueno.
Pero para celular. Es como Nino Kuni 2, pero le agregaron cositas para... No, que ustedes...
Y le van a ir agregando.
Joder, qué chido. ¿Cómo?
El humo se compró de
¿Hace tiempo?
Ah,
Sí te conté, po.
sí lo había
Hurry,
comprado.
Shepard. We are inside the loading docks.
Sí te
Vitor
conté.
reprogrammed the heavy mech.
Viste que te dije que se comprara el Berry y...
They did
y
want to
no,
get
todavía
to
no he pagado el
Vitor
fuego.
first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors.
Sí,
Shepard,
no sé.
you take point.
Peligro. Al menos lo terminó, piensa eso.
Por lo menos. Poco me
Sácalo.
interesa. Poco me interesa, pero...
Pero mira, ¿qué preferís?
Affirmative.
Que aprovecharan la oportunidad o que la aprovecharan y después lo dejaran ahí montado.
No, ni una de las dos. Me da lo mismo.
O sea, que se gastara la plata.
La cosa es que se...
nada.
No, la cosa es que se perdió la plata igual. Ah, este está muerto, por eso no se va.
Ya, voy a crear un WhatsApp nuevo y te decir, oye, soy latiniano, ¿no sé 200? ¿Ten que no? Pásame 300 mejor.
Oye, hoy día te voy a escribir hablando sobre eso. Dije, ya me demoré mucho.
Que te cagaron mucho.
No, te voy a decir que me pasaría plata.
Yo te paso.
Ahí vienen los mechas. Hay un mecha gigante. Este es un mega mecha. Tiene una plasta. Corre, Tali. Oh. ¿Ah? Oh, ahora sí que no te escucho nada. Es que estos locos están disparando a mi sitio.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is going to be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Oye, ese negro.
Overlord will take out their shield.
¿Cómo?
Ese negro habla como negro.
¿Cómo eso?
Oh, yeah, man. Taking fire.
Tiene combustible. Racista el juego. jodiste, wey. Ah, subió. Listo. Adiós, me cabullado. Sáquenlo.
Right.
Jodiste, meca. Watch out, watch out, watch out. ¿Dónde está la Tali?
Brígido el cuarto. Me cae.
No, terrible penca el mecha. Me hicieron muy fácil. ¿Dónde está la caja? De la Tali con el loguito.
Decía que los locos esos que usan una máscara de sniper tienen como las piernas como gacelas, no sé. Algo así como para correr rápido, ¿no?
Las máscaras de sniper.
Los que tienen como la máscara de sniper.
Ah, sí, po. Tienen patitas. Es que las manos y los pies son diferentes.
Sí, como inclinado. Como
pero
para
estos locos, claro, creo que no pueden estar en la atmósfera porque le entra una enfermedad a los pobres.
Eso me refiero. Por eso decía como sniper, como para de la referencia.
Claro, no, sí, te caché.
This is valuable.
Explorar. ¿Qué me dio? Munición de armas pesadas. Un jefe científico para desarrollar esta arma. Hay hartas cosas en TT que no me acordaba de este juego. Parece que aquí tú tienes un tipo de arma y después las vais mejorando, ¿no? Esa, buena. Ahí está. Ya aprendí a derivar. Aprendí de derivadas. Ah, ya. Ya vamos. Vámonos de aquí. Sal de ahí, amiga.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms.
Ah, está loco el Vetor.
Ahora segure
Vitor.
es como para seguridad
No,
de
Vitor.
internet, ¿cierto?
Not here.
Sí.
Swarms can't find.
¿Será necesario?
Monsters coming. Have to hide.
No.
¿No lo instalo o no es necesario?
Pero, ¿cómo se llama?
Avast Secure Line.
No, Boris, déjalo con el que viene nomás,
Ya que tenía el Magic y el Avast Secure Line, pero como para la internet nomás. Y más encima el de por defecto. Tres,
Ah, tenía muchos, po.
Y lo trae
No,
por
sácalo,
defecto.
Boris, sí.
Formativo.
Al final, ¿tú qué antivirus tenías? ¿Qué tenías?
Ninguno.
Ni uno, po. ¿Y qué te ha pasado? Aparte de las violaciones que te han hecho.
Me meto en Twitch de un weón que juega Mass Effect
¿Ya?
y no prende el micrófono.
Bastardo.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
Nadie va a hacerte daño, nada, nunca más. Oh, qué tío.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Ali.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm coming.
Ah, clic derecho es virtud. Ahí está.
You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Qué choro, loco.
Oh,
Looks
claro que hay
like
un
security
ejemplo.
footage. He must have pieced
¿Dónde
it
está?
together manually.
¿Verdad que
What the
aquí
hell is
aparecen
that?
otros bichos?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
Los recolectores, pues,
The
¿verdad?
collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Significa peligro.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Buen punto, solamente humanos.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Sí, dale, tranquila.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
Oh, se separó todo el equipo.
We're ready for pickup.
Estaba bueno ya que se instalado. Digo, sí. Claro, la calidad. Tres separados.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The
Oye, ¿vamos a instalar el
Quarian
Nickelodeon
forwarded their
Race o no?
findings
¿O no
from
te picó?
Vitor's debriefing. No new data. But it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your
¿Sabes por
results.
qué no soy tan de repente? Sí tengo ganas de jugar un poco así.
You ever
Pero
think about
tampoco le doy
playing
tanta
nice
atención
once in a
porque
while?
tenemos tantos
Hay
juegos y ya
muchos,
hemos
no, sí,
explorado
hay caleta.
y tenemos para instalar y no terminamos.
Sí, igual podríamos tratar de terminar el
You confirm the
Take Two.
collectors are behind
Igual avanzamos
Claro,
caleta.
podemos terminar ese y otro y dejar porque nos dejamos de lado, tenemos un montón, perdemos.
Why do I get the feeling you knew
El
about them
Nioma
already?
encima. No, tienes razón, no
I had
compremos
my
juegos nuevos.
suspicions,
El
but I
Nioh,
needed
el
proof.
Elden Ring.
The collectors are
Yo tampoco
enigmatic
no he
at
pasado el
best.
Elden Ring.
They periodically
El-
travel to the terminus system,
El de la.
looking to
Ahora
gather
podemos jugar ese
seemingly
juego, ¿te acordáis? El de
unimportant
la.
items or specimens, usually in
de-
exchange for their
de los
technology.
sombreros.
When their
train,
transactions are
sí.
complete, they disappear as quickly
no?
as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega 4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Bueno,
Uno de sombrero.
me han salido luego en sombreros que los engañó y eran como cuadraditos y circulitos.
Ah, el verdad. El Battle Rock Theater. Nunca lo hemos
no,
pasado.
tenemos el Cuphead.
Ya, no, Boris, tenías razón. Empecemos a pasar jueguitos mejor.
Tenemos
Why is the Omega 4
cientos
relay
de juegos
unmapped?
y de hecho juegos
What do we know about it?
Only
de
that no
historia
ship
que
passing
podemos jugar por
through it
separado,
has
pero
ever
tampoco
returned.
hemos pasado.
Our
Tenemos,
best
mira,
guess
tenemos
is
Final
that the
Fantasy
relay
V.
reacts differently
Sí.
to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage.
Tienes
If they
razón.
can manipulate
Entonces, al
relays,
final,
that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they shifted their focus to humans?
Compramos,
If they're agents
Y
for the
quedan
Reapers,
almacenados.
it could be
Y
any
quedan
number of
almacenados.
reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in
Mira,
Sauron's destruction.
juegos
That might have
cooperativos.
been enough to draw their attention.
La
What really
Mongoose, el
concerns
Aragami,
me
mira, el
is
Aragami
why they
juego
bother
cooperativo, no sé.
abducting the
¿También?
colonists.
Sí,
Once the
cooperativo.
humans are paralyzed, why not
El
just
Ark.
kill them?
El Battle
What are the collectors
Block
getting from
Tito,
these deals?
es el que decía.
The
Sí.
collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives.
Borderlands ya nos
Generally, they
pasamos.
seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march.
Sí,
We need to take the fight to them.
Vamos a comprarlo, vamos a jugar ahora y después nos vamos a olvidar.
Sí, pasemos mejor. Pasemos mejor. Nos ponemos de acuerdo y pasamos los que vamos, los que nos banquean.
Se llama...
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
A ver, veamos qué pasa con toda la
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Tuchanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Oh, qué guato.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist.
Morden Solus, me
Our
suena.
intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Joker. No te creo.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look
Bueno.
who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this.
A
They
ver.
only told me last night.
La Normandy. Lo mejoraron. Buena. Buenísima. Con todos los logos de Cerberus, sí, pero bueno.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Normandy. Esa. Nos fuimos al espacio de nuevo. ¿Ah?
¿Espacio interior o exterior?
Al interior.
¿Adentras o te alejas?
Desde dentro,
Al espacio y al universo.
del universo. A ver, ¿para dónde nos mandan ahora? ¡Iji! Ahí está Joker sentadito en su nave.
Su brazo que tiene.
Ajá.
¿Cómo se llama?
¿El Shepard?
Shepard.
¿Te gustan los brazos Shepard?
Está bien tonificado. No es
Welcome aboard
exagerado.
the new Normandy,
Claro.
Commander.
Está ahí.
Está ahí.
I've been
Pero
looking over the
uno
dossiers.
dice,
I'd strongly recommend starting
está
by
ahí, no es
acquiring
la
more
gran
than
cosa,
Solus,
pero la
the
verdad es
Solarian
que para
professor on
tonificar
Omega.
sí hay.
We know the
Hay que
collectors
hacer
use some
harto
type
trabajo.
of advanced
Harto
technology
trabajo,
to immobilize their victims.
Pero como uno está acostumbrado
We'll
tanto
need
a
him to
buenos como
develop a
He-Man,
countermeasure
como
to
que
protect
dice
us.
este pone un juego cualquiera y
Without
la
that
weá.
countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the collectors.
Haces cuático.
Acquiring Professor Solus
What?
seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Having an AI in charge of the Normandy system should give us an advantage.
Actually, I am not in control of the ship, Commander. Due to the potential dangers of a rogue AI, Cerberus has severely restricted my capabilities. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and
¿Te
cyber
acordáis de
warfare
Sid?
suites.
De la
Beyond that, I
inteligencia
cannot
artificial
interface
de la
with the
nave.
ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
¿Te acordáis qué
I'm
pasa
guessing
con
it
ella?
takes
¿O
more
no?
than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this
¿Qué le
ship.
pasa?
The Normandy has a
Destruye,
full
se vuelve
crew.
mala.
They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Se vuelve humana. po.
Preparations for takeoff are complete,
¿Cómo se
Commander.
abre?
When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a
¿Y se
course.
quemado o no?
Jacob and I should return to our posts.
¿Vaya a
Come
jugarlo
find
más
us if
Effect
you
después
have
o
any
no?
questions.
Yo creo que sí.
Ah, entonces no te cuento nada.
Cuando está en oferta. Oye, Ricardo,
¿Eh?
¿qué te sientes comerte una inteligencia humana?
No sé, po.
Pregunta por la Chepa.
¿Por la quién?
¿La Chepa?
La Shepard.
¿O no se la como?
No, po.
Me imagino el tiro a esa weá.
No. Pero sí alguien del equipo. Ah.
La loca, ¿cómo se llama?
No, yo creo que ni te imagináis todavía quién es.
El negro, la loca, el negro, la loca. Por favor.
Laboratorio tecnológico. Buena, po. Esto es diferente, po. El Mass Effect 1 igual es bacán y todo, pero de repente eso de bajar a los planetas, andar en el autito, igual como que cansaba, porque ni siquiera era como para hacer algo en específico.
Sí, pero tenéis que tener en cuenta que es la evolución del juego.
Claro, y aquí en el 2 te lo reniegan completamente, no está.
Es que era fome, sí, a mí igual no me gustaba. Pero es que se vieron que, no sé, porque querían hacer algo interesante, después se dieron cuenta que no era tanto. Porque igual, si te ponías el pensamiento, cuando hay espacio y todas esas cosas, oh, debería ser bacán poder explorar el planeta.
Sí, po.
Entonces hizo un planteamiento. Los yayitos están jugando LOLcito con los cabros. Están puro para. Esa calavera se limpia. Ya estoy en mierda.
No lo pucho.
Y yo creo que igual lo voy a tener jugando. Todo a su tiempo, sí, todo a su tiempo. Quiero terminar los juegos que tengo acá, pero quiero terminar juegos.
Igual quiero. Tú ya terminaste el Horizon, ¿cierto?
No, está por terminado. Y está en oferta.
¿En cuánto está?
Sí, igual tío. Terriblemente avanzado, sí. Pero como todo juego. Hay hartos juegos buenos en oferta ahora. Están en 16.
Ah, ya igual voy a esperar, si no lo voy a jugar.
El Muse Dash está a 50%. No, 850 veces.
No me gustó el mustache.
A mí me gustó caleta.
Y no sé si lo tengo o lo probé de tu biblioteca, no sé cómo fue.
Lo jugué caleta. Cuando recién lo compré, lo jugué caleta. Lo único malo es que las canciones eran bastante limitadas, pero me gustó caleta. Es que tengo el DLC. Para pasar el rato. ¿Cuánto juego? 20 horas.
Me dejaron 100.000 créditos después de que yo tenía como 50 millones en mi cuenta. Mira que son.
Oblivion, Sky. Paladin, cuando jugamos.
Paladin era bueno ese jueguito. Empezadores. Lo vamos a mejorar, ya.
Ah, ponte junto a Raiden, ¿por qué me estoy viendo acá?
¿Para qué me muestran tanta plata si no tengo? A ver, Jacob, ¿qué me dice?
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the
What's
Normandy,
happening?
Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk. And you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Jacob no es una mala persona porque siempre está diciendo la verdad.
No Man's Sky.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms
El No Man's Sky
can upgrade.
dice que
It's an
mejoró
omni
bastante.
tool, computer-aided design and
Dicen que
manufacturing.
está como lo
We have the
prometieron.
capability to manufacture several new models.
Así que es igual lo quiero en algún momento adquirir.
Wolfenstein. Human Flag by 2.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Ftl Communications Room. In addition to interfacing with the Ftl comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one link to each world.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
3 lucas. Está en 84% de descuento.
¿6 lucas?
Sí, el Good Eater 3.
Está barato. Está barato.
El South Park de Fractured World.
That's all for now.
Logging you out.
¿Dónde estoy viendo esa oferta en Steam?
Sí. El Hot Wheel. Scarlet Nexus, me tinca ese
A
juego.
scientist is required to use the technical
¿Ya salió?
laboratory.
¿O salió? Ah, no me acuerdo que lo promocionaron. También ese juego de Scarlet Nexus.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Tomb Raider Definitive
I'm Yeoman
Edition.
Kelly Chambers.
Yo
I've
tengo que
been
pasar los
assigned
dos
as
que
your
me quedan.
administrative assistant.
¿Por qué no sale con
I'll manage
precio?
your messages and help you
Porque
monitor
seguramente
the
tú los
crew.
tienes
And I
adquiridos,
must
¿no?
say, it's such
Sí,
an honor to
pero
work
los que
under
tengo
you,
adquiridos me
Commander
salen
Shepard.
con precio. Por ejemplo, el Elite Dangerous.
I'm glad to have you
lo
on the
tengo
team,
a
Miss
salir
Chambers.
5.000.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Esto.
Is there anything I should know?
Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
No lo jugué
This
todo.
organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any
Tomb
concerns
Raider.
working for them?
¿El Luca?
Not at all. Our methods
El
can be
Luca.
harsh, but
El Luca.
Cerberus has noble objectives.
No te creo.
We look out for human interests.
Bueno, yo igual tengo los
Advance human
tres.
technology, save
también
human
tengo los
lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict
Rise
with
of the
Cerberus
Tomb
ideals.
Raider. Al final, el último fue el peor. Me gustaron más.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
¿Qué quiere Joker hablar conmigo? Camina con la cabeza abajo. ¿Qué le pasa a este loco? Hay un problema grave.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7. Cheers.
H.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue
¿Cómo?
box
¿No puedes
located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the
Hace
ship?
rato que no juego uno de
I operate the
autos,
ship's
igual era
electronic
dentro.
and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Furry Hitler. Aguante Furry Hitler.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Adiós. Adiós. ¿Cuántos los controles para examinar? Ahí está.
Cancel card. 640. ¿Ves?
Está cerrado. Supongo que después podré abrir todas esas cosas. Aquí. Puesto de mando, alojamiento del capitán. A ver.
¿Cómo me gusta a ti? Rise.
¿Cuál?
Hijos de Roma.
Rise of Rome.
Sí.
Ha estado súper barato, ha estado como a 1000 pesos, a 500 pesos, pero.
Está 1100. Pero.
Oh, le puedo cambiar el aspecto, Miranda.
¿Qué? Ah, buena.
Pero. Al final no lo. Mira, está la foto de Ashley aquí. Oh. Pero yo me acuerdo cuando lo jugué pirata. Se me echó a perder el juego. Como que yo lo estaba jugando en modo historia y después me pasó directamente a modo como multiplayer. No sé, fue extraño. Y jodido.
Pero que no estés jugando igual, pirata.
Sí, pues entonces de ahí que no lo jugué más, pero el juego para el año que tenía Bori tenía buenas mecánicas, era bien entretenido el juego. Ahora que tú manejáis como a los romanos ahí, tenéis que ir haciendo esas técnicas de escudo y lanza y no sé. Yo lo encontré piola.
Normal.
Baño de caballeros. A ver qué más hay acá.
Pero bueno, ¿sabes lo que no me, ¿por qué no me tincó el juego nunca?
She's a cutie.
Porque eran romanos.
should be a year old next month.
Ah.
You'll miss her
No lo
first
encuentro bacán,
birthday.
encuentro medio penquita.
My family lives in New Canton.
Oh,
No, no sé,
that colony's on the
van a
edge
ir
of
a
the
las
frontier.
civilizaciones y me
Could
gustan
be
más.
vulnerable to collector.
Claro.
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
No sé
Bueno,
qué complejo.
A los romanos.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel.
¿Cómo?
Forget I mentioned it.
Se me pegó el remix de Don Ramón.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Noctis se llamaba el de Final Fantasy V, ¿cierto?
I won't take any
El
more of
15,
your
sí.
time.
Back to work.
Es igual, lo quiero terminar de nuevo. Bueno, y yo lo terminé, o sea, igual lo investigué caleta. Pero aún así, habían cosas que no fui capaz de entrar. Había como unos logos extraños y todo.
Yo nunca lo
Y no supe qué hacer. No supe qué hacer. Así que igual lo quiero volver a pasar. La doctora Chao.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Cerberus ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Eso.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
See you later. Núcleo de ya tampoco voy a entrar ahí, todo bloqueado. Y soy el comandante de la nave, no entiendo.
Porque no eres capitán, pues bueno.
Ah, buen punto.
Eres comandante, ¿no?
Aquí está la oficina de la simpática, a ver.
Yo no soy marinero.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Yo no soy marinero.
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
¿Y no me contó nada de Cerberus?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Yo creo que eso era todo. Pero ¿por qué mira para abajo este loco? Algo le pasó. Y ingeniería, a ver, ¿qué hay en ingeniería? Oh, cuidado con la pantalla.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
Buena, muy bien.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Yo le voy a encontrar esos núcleos FBA.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Ahí está el núcleo. Y acá cubierta de motores, a ver. Cerrado, algo así.
What's this area of the ship?
The Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
Buen punto. Entonces, pues te mando. Vamos. Amigo, tú me decís cuando empezamos a jugar, ¿eh?
Sí, sí. Estoy terminando de entrar al office, así que dale, tranquilo, ¿no? Quiero dejar este office listo, porque mañana se va la hija de mi prima y tiene que estar listo.
Me deja, muy bien.
Y así jugamos tranquilo cualquier cosa. Yo estoy jugando el nano Mutation es lo que yo terminé.
Bueno.
Your private terminal.
Entonces, mis primeras misiones, ¿dónde son? Sistema Omega, yo creo que voy a ir a la... Voy a ir a la ciudadela para que me vean todos.
A ver si le volví.
Aquí estoy, amigos.
Estás activando activo, te vas a activar, ¿no? Ser y sistemas. Ser y sistemas. GSM. Cierto. Esa calavera significa.
Ah, pero antes me dijeron que fuera al... Hay una máscara en alojamiento del capitán. ¿Dónde está esa? Para conseguir. Acá. Integrar resulta de gran ayuda, pero dentro no nos tiene. Eso ahora se me dijo el loco. Y creo que es la única que nos da eso. Aguanta 0,5% y ninguno. Aplicar. Listo. Traje informal. Estamos para acá. No, porque no lo va a sacar. Porque apuesto que en la cinemática va a salir esto. Y me jode cuando me cambian la cinemática. Es mi toque. Así como no borrar los mensajes. Nos vamos a la ciudadela primero. ¡Ah! Hasta la ciudadela, amigo.
Esa calavera significa.
No te puedo creer. Qué buena. ¿Y en la ciudadela dónde está? ¿Cómo puedo ver el mapa? Red de masa. Matala. Omega. Escucha la usted me salí.
Buena. Esa calavera sí.
Oh, me abrumó mucha misión.
en sí lo que no te abruma no es tanta misión, sino que ya lo he hecho.
No me acuerdo de nada de esto, Boris.
Pero ya lo he hecho.
Omega, aquí está la cuestión. Aquí tengo que reclutar a 3 personas supuestamente.
La concha.
A ver si resulta la cosa. ¡Ay, caleta de locos que puedo... que puedo llevar conmigo ahora! Son tan poquitos. Virtud tengo... Miranda. Oficiales de Cerberus, ¿qué le da? Listo. Jacob. Elemento paramilitar, ya como su eficacia sobre daño de arma. Ahí, atracción. Misión incendiaria. Vamos.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
Te piteaste el loco.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Esta es la rondía. No, hicieron estar mejor en el Mass Effect. Bueno, aquí vamos a dejarla embarrada. ¿Y este?
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it.
Oh, pero...
Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. You should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
Ya, vamos a reiniciar y comprobar.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
I assume you've been briefed.
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Go ahead and get set up on the Normandy.
Right, I'll go make myself at home. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Ftl Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Ftl Ashland refinery on Zoya, and he's using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
Pero ¿qué te arrancáis?
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
El loco pavo, ¿a qué arrancó? Ya, aquí quedo ya medio chiflado. ¿Ah?
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
No, amigo. No puedo hacer los transbordadores. Me lo esperaba. No puedo ir directamente a donde me dice, lo siento, amigo. Tengo la necesidad de ir para donde no hay que ir.
Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You, and you, and you. Protheans cast off the lesser races. The Krogan, the Vorja, and the humans. And so they dwell in filth.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya T'Loak calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
There's a Solarian named Morton Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morton's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck. The area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Listen, you're stuck here until this quarantine is over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Fortunately, humans are immune to the plague.
Se me olvidó activar.
¿Se te olvidó activar el este? No, no confío en ese mercenario. Lo siento.
¿Qué hombre? Por eso,
No, el loco se ve brígido. Arma del pelotón.
Nunca te enseñaron a no juzgar a una persona por su apariencia.
Es que no cachaste cómo era.
Yo lo caché. Tenía cara de Ricardo.
Ah. Yo tenía un puro ojo, ¿no?
Oh, bueno, mentira.
Evento cero. Vamos chicos, vamos chicos.
Don't shoot, they're cleared to come in.
No more contacts!
No me disparen. No me disparen, güey. No me dispares, pendejo.
Good luck in there. Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
We're compromised!
Dame, te estás disparando todo. Oh, me mataron por hacerme el choro. Oh, están brígidos, quitan caleta.
Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
Here we go! Look out!
Guess they just left the dead in the streets.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading.
Banca su mente de condiciones, localiza y selecciona el código que indica que le muestra la barra en la esquina superior. La pantalla evita el color rojo. Para las coincidencias antes que se agote el tiempo. No entendí. Coincidente. Localiza y selecciona el código que coincide con el que se muestra en la esquina superior izquierda. Intento. Morado, blanco, morado, naranja. Blanco, morado, naranja. Blanco, ahí, después este que viene entre líneas. Ahí, y después... ¿Dónde está? Este. ¡Voy! Este. Este. Ahí está. ¡Oh! Aprendí a hackear, Boris. Soy terrible hacker. ¿Qué pasó?
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your faint pity is the final insult.
I need to find Morton Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burn Morton and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it! Damn you! Can't...
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
I need to find Morton Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
What makes Morton worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier?
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them. He has a... I was afraid to go to him before. He's...
When I find Morton, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short. But I don't want to die. Whatever Morton is.
Terminé, Ricardo. Voy a guardar. Voy a ver la configuración de mi sobrina porque se le pega el Valorant, pero creo que es de internet.
Ya, yo voy a aprovechar de comer entonces mientras.
Y voy a venir. Voy a guardar y podemos jugar.
Ya lloro. Yo voy a comer, ya guardé aquí en Mass Effect, así que quedaría listo. Amiguito, nos vemos en un ratito.